What if I told you your car could hit 300,000 miles without needing major repairs, a new engine or transmission? Sounds crazy, but it's not. I'm breaking down 15 secrets mechanics know, like how a $10 car wash could save you $5,000 and one simple fluid change that prevents $8,000 in damage. And when it comes to oil changes, 5,000, 8,000, or 10,000 miles. I'll clear up the confusion and reveal the #1 oil mistake that's quietly killing engines in 90% of cars. Habit number 15, change your wipers regularly. Let's start with something most drivers overlook, windshield wipers. Poor visibility isn't just annoying, it's dangerous. Worn wipers don't just streak, they can scratch your windshield, causing permanent visibility issues over time. Most people don't realize those tiny scratches can't be cleaned off and may require expensive glass repair. Replace your wipers every 6 to 12 months, or sooner if you live in extreme climates like desert heat or harsh winters. Pro tip, don't just swap the blades, inspect the entire wiper arm. A bent or loose arm can ruin even brand new wipers and leave you with a blurry view. Habit number 14, keep the undercarriage clean. Here's a secret that could save you thousands. Road salt is your car's silent killer. In winter, you're basically driving through a corrosion bath, and that salty grime sticks around long after the snow melts. It eats through your frame, brake lines, suspension, and fuel system, turning solid metal into Swiss cheese. I've seen perfectly good engines scrapped because the frame rusted out underneath. The fix? Undercarriage washes every 2 to 3 weeks during salt season. Most cost under $10. Cheap insurance against 3,000 plus rust repairs. Or worse, frame damage that can total your car. Don't skip it. Habit 13, air filter maintenance. Imagine trying to run a marathon while breathing through a dirty rag. That's exactly what your engine experiences with a clogged air filter. Your engine needs a precise mixture of air and fuel to run efficiently. When the air filter is dirty, your engine compensates by running rich, using more fuel, and working harder to produce the same power. A clogged air filter can reduce your fuel economy by up to 10% and rob your engine of significant horsepower. But here's the kicker. It also allows dirt and debris to enter your engine, causing premature wear on pistons, cylinders, and valves. Check your air filter every oil change and replace it every 15,000 to 30,000 miles, depending on driving conditions. If you drive on dusty roads or in heavy traffic, replace it more frequently. It's a $20 part that protects a $20,000 engine. Do the math. Habit number 12, monitor suspension components. Most drivers ignore their suspension until their car starts bouncing like a basketball or making noise like a haunted house. Big mistake. Your suspension system does more than just provide a smooth ride. It keeps your tires in contact with the road, maintains proper wheel alignment, and ensures your braking and steering systems work effectively. Worn shocks and struts don't just make your ride uncomfortable, they cause uneven tire wear, reduce braking effectiveness, and can make your car dangerous to drive in emergency situations. A car with worn suspension takes longer to stop and is more likely to lose control during sudden maneuvers. Inspect suspension components every 30,000 miles or during tire rotations. Look for leaking fluid, worn bushings, and excessive play in joints. Replace components in pairs. If one side is worn, the other isn't far behind. Habit number 11, check and maintain battery health. Your car's battery is like the heart of the electrical system, and just like a human heart, it doesn't give much warning before it fails. Most batteries last 3 to 5 years, but extreme temperatures, frequent short trips, and electrical system issues can shorten that lifespan significantly. Here's what kills batteries. Corrosion on terminals creates resistance, forcing your alternator to work harder. Loose connections can cause voltage spikes that damage sensitive electronics. A failing battery can also destroy your alternator and starter, turning a $150 battery replacement into an $800 repair bill. Test your battery annually after the 3-year mark. Clean terminals with a wire brush and baking soda solution. Tighten connections. These simple steps can extend battery life and prevent expensive electrical system damage. If you're finding this information helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Habit number 10, regular differential and transfer case service. This one's crucial for SUV, truck, and all-wheel drive owners, yet it's the most neglected service item. Your differential and transfer case contain thick gear oil that lubricates heavy-duty gears under extreme pressure and heat. Unlike engine oil, this gear oil doesn't get filtered. It just gets contaminated with metal particles and breaks down over time. When it fails, those expensive gears grind against each other, creating a repair bill that can easily exceed $3,000. Replace differential and transfer case oil every 30,000 to 50,000 miles, or sooner if you tow, haul heavy loads, or drive off-road. The service costs around $200 to $300, but prevents thousands in drivetrain damage. Habit number 9. Replace fuel filter every 50,000 miles. Your fuel system is like your car's circulatory system, and the fuel filter is the kidney. It removes contaminants before they reach vital organs. Modern gasoline contains ethanol, which can absorb water and create corrosive compounds. Over time, your fuel tank accumulates rust, dirt, and other debris. A clogged fuel filter restricts fuel flow, forcing your fuel pump to work harder and potentially burning it out. It can also allow contaminants to reach your fuel injectors, causing poor performance, rough idling, and expensive injector cleaning or replacement. Replace your fuel filter every 50,000 miles or 6 years, whichever comes first. If you frequently run your tank low or buy gas from questionable stations, consider more frequent replacement. Habit number 8. Brake fluid replacement every 3 to 5 years. Here's something that could save your life. Brake fluid is hygroscopic, meaning it absorbs moisture from the air over time. That moisture causes 2 major problems. It corrodes brake lines from the inside, and it lowers the boiling point of the brake fluid. In extreme braking situations, contaminated brake fluid can actually boil, creating vapor bubbles that make your brake pedal feel spongy or go to the floor. I've seen this happen on mountain descents and during emergency stops. It's terrifying. Flush your brake fluid every 3 to 5 years, regardless of mileage. It's cheap insurance for the most critical safety system on your car. The service costs around $100 to $150, but prevents brake system failure that could cost thousands, or worse, cause an accident. Habit number 7. Coolant replacement every 50,000 miles or 5 years. Cooling system failure is one of the leading causes of catastrophic engine damage, yet it's completely preventable with proper maintenance. Your coolant doesn't just prevent freezing and boiling. It contains corrosion inhibitors that protect your radiator, water pump, thermostat, and engine internals. Over time, these inhibitors break down, allowing corrosion to eat away at metal components. The result? Radiator leaks, water pump failure, thermostat problems, and in worst cases, head gasket failure that can cost $4,000 to $6,000 to repair. Replace coolant every 50,000 miles or 5 years, whichever comes first. Use only the coolant type specified in your owner's manual. Mixing different types can cause chemical reactions that damage seals and gaskets. Habit number 6. Replace timing belt if not a chain. If your car has a timing belt, this is absolutely non-negotiable. The timing belt synchronizes your engine's valves and pistons. If it breaks while the engine is running, the pistons can collide with the valves, causing what's called interference engine damage. This type of failure can destroy pistons, bend valves, and require a complete engine rebuild costing $8,000 to $15,000. The timing belt itself costs around $500 to $800 to replace, a small price to pay for engine protection. Most timing belts should be replaced every 60,000 to 100,000 miles. Check your owner's manual for the exact interval. Don't gamble with this one. Replace it early rather than risk catastrophic failure. If you're finding this information helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Habit number 5. Keep spark plugs fresh. Modern spark plugs can last 60,000 to 100,000 miles, but worn plugs cause a cascade of problems. Misfiring cylinders create unburned fuel that damages your catalytic converter, a $2,000 to $3,000 replacement. Poor combustion also reduces fuel economy and power while increasing emissions. Here's the key. Use only the exact spark plug specified by your manufacturer. The wrong heat range or design can cause pre-ignition, detonation, or electrode melting, all of which can destroy your engine. When replacing spark plugs, also inspect ignition coils and plug wires. These components often fail together, and replacing everything at once saves labor costs. Habit number 4. Replace brake pads and tires as needed. This seems obvious, but you'd be amazed how many people drive on dangerous brakes and tires. Worn brake pads don't just reduce stopping power, they damage rotors, which turns a $200 pad replacement into a $600 pad and rotor job. For tires, use the penny test. Insert a penny into the tread with Lincoln's head upside down. If you can see the top of his head, your tires are worn to 2/32 of an inch and legally bald in most states. But here's the secret. Replace them at 4/32 inches for optimal wet weather performance. Quality tires and brakes are literally life and death components. Don't compromise on safety to save a few dollars. Habit number 3. Pay attention to warning lights and strange noises. Your car is constantly communicating with you through warning lights, sounds, smells, and vibrations. The check engine light isn't just a suggestion. It's an early warning system that can prevent catastrophic damage. That squealing noise when you start the car? It's probably a worn belt that's about to break, potentially leaving you stranded or damaging your engine. The grinding sound when you brake, your pads are gone, and you're destroying your rotors. Don't ignore these warnings. A $50 diagnostic fee can prevent a $5,000 repair bill. Modern cars have sophisticated monitoring systems. Use them to your advantage. Habit number 2, change transmission oil around 60,000 miles. This is where many cars meet their end. Transmission failure is expensive, often $4,000 to $8,000 to repair or replace, yet it's largely preventable with proper fluid maintenance. Here's the critical point. Don't flush your transmission unless your manufacturer specifically recommends it. High-pressure flushing can dislodge debris that clogs internal passages and damages seals. Instead, perform a drain and fill service every 60,000 miles. If you tow, drive in stop-and-go traffic, or live in extreme climates, service it more frequently. Transmission fluid is cheap compared to transmission replacement. Habit number 1, change engine oil regularly. Think of oil changes like dentist visits. Not fun, but essential if you want to avoid expensive problems later. Engine oil lubricates, cools, and protects your engine. Skip too many, and you risk massive repair bills or complete engine failure. Old dirty oil breaks down, causing friction, overheating, and wear. Left too long, it can seize your engine, requiring a rebuild or replacement. Manufacturers often recommend longer intervals during the warranty period, but they're not footing the bill later. Most experts agree. Use full synthetic oil and change it every 5,000 miles or 6 months. Be careful how you change it. Using the wrong oil type or viscosity can destroy your engine. Overfilling, underfilling, skipping the filter, or forgetting the drain plug washer are costly mistakes. Follow your owner's manual, use quality filters, and don't rely on luck. And these steps will keep your car running long after others have given up. Drop a comment below and let me know your car's current mileage. I bet we can get it to 500K. Don't forget to like this video if it helps you. Subscribe for more money-saving car tips, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.